Greetings, everyone. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying my dubby. If you are... I am testing something in the chat. I'm running a poll out there right now. And now... Oh, here, I can bring it up. Should Dinheru play Arc Raiders on a Thursday? If it will allow me, I'm going to leave that poll up until the end of the stream. In the meantime, greetings. I am your host, Dinheru, the hero that you've been holding out for. I succeeded in blasting out Rene's ears at the beginning of the stream. I'm very proud of myself, I'm not going to lie. I switched up my coming soon slideshow music to something a little more, with a little more oomph, a little more punch. And I think it worked. I think it was good. So you might notice that I have Fortnite up on the screen instead of Battlefield 6. And that is because Battlefield 6 is still in a bad state. Apparently the stuttering is still really bad, despite the fact that well, actually I can tell you that the stuttering is still there, despite the fact that a patch was released on Friday that allegedly was supposed to fix that. I also had problems in the main menu, which is another thing that was allegedly fixed on Friday. So, some members of the squad thought it wasn't worth playing. I said, fine, I'll shift to Fortnite. And here we are, Fortnite. One more Monday night stream this year, that will be next Monday, and then no more for the rest of the year. I'll be taking the rest of the holidays off. Which leaves us with this Thursday. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stream Thursday or not, but if I do, there is a good chance, depending on the poll results here, that I may play Arc Raiders. I have yet to get beyond the introductory mission in the game, and I've been watching a little bit of it offline, and it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if I want to go into a stream blind without having done anything else, or if I want to get some assistance to kind of learn the ropes first. That's a decision for later. In the meantime, Rene and I have been playing a lot of Ashes of Creation this weekend. So, some initial thoughts on Ashes of Creation. Rene and I played this weekend. What would you say, Rene? Probably something in the neighborhood. We probably got in 8 to 10 hours over the course of the weekend. Something like that. Some caveats before I tell you what I think. Number one, I know that the game is in an alpha pre-release state. Despite the fact that it has been in development for a very, very long time. So I recognize that there is a lot of work still to do on the game. So you're not going to hear me crap on the game for having things unfinished or anything like that. Totally understandable. I'm also not going to take a dump on the game for the overcrowding and a lot of the lag generated by the number of players. That's kind of a non-issue for me too. So I'm not going to crap on the game for that either. That's also totally understandable, especially for an unfinished game. As for what I saw of the game, well, let me kind of restart. So Rene and I got to play probably 8 to 10 hours this weekend. Aside from the normal pre-release launch issues, here are my kind of unfiltered thoughts. I still haven't really had time to distill these yet. These are just my general first impressions. Number one, It scratches the nostalgia itch. I have been playing MMOs since the very first one, Ultima Online. I've played numerous MMOs over the years, probably well over a dozen to a dozen and a half. It is my favorite genre of game. So, I'd like to think that I have a bit of credibility. I can tell you that it scratches the nostalgia itch, but it may be a little bit too old school. I understand trying to reach back to the old nostalgic days of MMOs, but there have been some functionality, quality of life things that have been added to MMOs over the years to solve the various social problems that crop up when you're playing these things. And to just enhance the experience. And some of those are missing. Some of them are cosmetic and just make it look like it's a dated game. Some of these are driving us back to periods of conflict and things that I felt like we had kind of gotten past. There is no mob tagging function in the game. Basically, anyone can attack a mob out in the open world, which is fine. However, the way it seems to work based on our playtesting is that whoever does the most damage gets credit for the kill. Which then puts some classes at an inherent disadvantage when you're attempting to do things like finish quests, right? And the more overcrowded the area, the worse this problem gets. EverQuest 2, for instance, implemented a locking function where if you were the first group or individual to tag the mob, that encounter was locked to you. And then there were various different settings in there. You could allow other groups to help you, but basically if you executed the first engaging action, you would get the quest credit, you would get the loot, so on and so forth. This game doesn't have that, which means if you engage a mob and start fighting it, a highly powerful class in terms of damage per second can come in, take the credit from you, and you don't get anything for it, and you got to start over. Huge miss, in my opinion. Encourages griefing. Not a fan. Disappointed that function isn't in there. No voice acting anywhere in the game thus far. I recognize that could come later, but I would have thought there would have been some, at least at the introduction. No voice acting. Not a game breaker, but it's something that modern MMOs have that frankly, we've all kind of gotten used to in a modern game. No fast travel ability. Not a game breaker. I also recognize that maybe that could come later. But what I saw left me with the impression that that was a design decision. Not a missing function or feature. I have not gotten to any of them yet, but I am reading that dungeons are non-instanced, which means when we get into dungeons, what I expect to find is crowded, camped spawns. And while I will admit that back in the days of like EverQuest 1, I know that was the norm. I have some good memories from it, I admit, but what I have mostly are bad memories. Not being able to get the mobs you need, looking for loot drops that you're trying to get, trains at the most inopportune times. Not having instanced dungeons is a huge step backwards that I do not find appealing personally. Other notes. What I saw was cool. I like the world. It's attractive. The graphics aren't groundbreaking or anything like that, nor would I expect them to be. I know that a lot of people out there like to get into MMOs and complain, well, these aren't cutting edge, state of the art graphics. You know, I want to see intricate detail. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not if you ever plan on entering a scene or a zone or an area where you have more than about a dozen players gathered. You do not want that. Not until an MMO has been live for maybe 5 to 10 years. So the graphics, in my opinion, are fine. They're good. The world looks good. I'm okay with it. But there's nothing, at least in the first 6 to 8 levels, that I would call innovative, new, or exciting. The last MMO I played was New World, and it had an active combat system that I thought was really cool. This is pretty much, it is a variant of old school button mashing. It's a little bit more active, a little bit different, but not so much so that I'm blown away by it, by its innovativeness. It's basically hop out into the world, take quests, do quests, kill stuff. If there is a story behind this, I don't know what it is. Maybe that's something that's coming later. There was nothing to make me attached to the world in any way. So maybe that stuff will come later, but offhand, I haven't seen anything exciting enough to make me want to clear my schedule to play it. Maybe it's too early for that. And if that's so, I'll be more than happy to come back and correct myself for you. But so far, I don't see anything that makes me just want to drop everything I'm doing and play the game. Most of the major problems I saw are typical of early release alpha type stuff. So I didn't see any major problems that I thought couldn't be overcome with some more development. But Dinheru, it's been under development for almost 10 years. Get it. But Baldur's Gate 3 was under development for like 10 years too. So I would rather see a really good game come out of it than count the development days as some sort of own on the developers. So all the major problems I saw were typical of hordes of players trying to cram in at the same time. So didn't see anything too stunning there. There is one thing that gives me pause. And that is, why do early release to Steam now? I'm not sure I understand that decision. Looking at the development history of the game, it gives me a queasy feeling in my stomach. It makes me feel like, how should I put this? It makes me feel like releasing it to Steam at this specific point in time was a move intended to generate capital. And while the game looks good and it feels good, it's obvious that it's still a long way from being done. And if they are releasing to Steam in order to grab cash to finish the game, that's a little bit worrying to me, if that assumption's even true. I find the decision to early release it on Steam right now to be curious, because allegedly this thing is funded all the way to release. It's a little concerning. I can't Can't lie about that. It is a little concerning, and I'm not sure what to think about it. But all that aside, it was fun. I will continue to check it out as new stuff gets developed for it, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it turns out to be a good game. And so far, it looks like it's going to be a good game. But just that. And I hope to see more. So here we go. A little bit more later, but let's get into some gaming. Let's get it going. If you will remember, when last I saw you, or when last you saw me, I got a victory royale. So I am currently wearing a victory crown. I did, believe it or not, get some warm-up tonight. I got into Toby-Wan Shinobi's, map and did some warm-up. So we'll see how it goes. Last minute change on my drop location. I did not want to drop there. A pistol, that is not ideal. But I will take that assault rifle. Thank you. I did not reload, so I thought I was going to get hosed right there. But it all worked out. That worked out just fine. Only one shockwave? Where'd the other shockwave of that pair go? That seems a little messed up. Oh, I thought that was a blue rifle. My bad. Oh, am I not going to get some small pots anywhere? Because I would really like to use some small pots before I use this big one. Ooh, legendary chest. Let's go. Self-revive device. Alright, I guess I'll use this big pot and get it over with. Watch, now I'm gonna get some small ones like right away. Oh wow, I gotta get out of here. Not sure I want to be out here in the open either. All right, where can I go POI? Why? It's a triangle storm? What is this madness? This is absolute madness. Did this happen to me on Thursday? I don't recall this. I don't recall triangle-shaped storms. Oh, hello. Well, okay. Well, I'm glad I lost the crown. That was not very good. I gave away myself way too fast, way too easy. This is not well played. Not well played. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they knew I was there, but trying to hop the fence while, that was going on was probably not a good idea. I probably should have snuck around the side instead. But oh wells, here we go. I'm gonna see if I can get on that balloon. That balloon is a lot lower than I thought it was. Was it funny me craning my head trying to navigate that, chat? Yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna right shoulder peek this. Uh-oh. What'd you leave behind over here? You left behind a jetpack? Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Let's go see if there's any chest over here in these tents. No, huh? Oh yeah, right there. A pretty sturdy tent. Give me that gold. Heh. I knew I was going to find small pots as soon as I drank that. Happens every time. Happens every time. Man, I hate to give up those bunkers, but... Right in the middle, huh? All right. Let's drive around and see what we can get into. I do not want to go into... There's people ratting in there, I guarantee it. I can't resist though. Where are you guys? Y'all are in there ratting somewhere. I just know it. I think I'm going to resist that temptation. I mean, that sounded like an intense fight and all, but... seemed like nothing but rat-tastic to me. Ooh, gotta turn that radio off. Bye. Bye, car. It was nice hanging with you. What's going on in here? The shame. How many chests have I opened in this match? And I just, oh yes, some more shocky shocks. I can't get anything better in terms of loot. I'm gonna take that though. Get those shields finished off. Ah, a waste of a shockwave right there. Played that one well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pleased with that one. I am okay with that one. It's an interesting deal now. I find myself on the edge of the circle with a good vantage point. Sorry to do that to you. I mean, not really, but... Wonder where... Feel free to rush me if you want. I'm good with it. Are you shooting at me or are you shooting at them? Whoa! What? No. No. Whoa. What? No. Hold on. Hold on. We're playing that one back. There is no way. No. All right. Let's slow this down to 2x or 2.25x. Okay, they missed me with that shot. I should have hit here, but well, I did. So, how do they hit me with that shot for 75 when they're facing the other direction? Here we are again. I am behind them and to the right. And they are facing my 3 o'clock. How did they hit me for 75? Okay, this one I'll give them. This one I'll give them. But not this one. No. There is no way. And the rock means no way that shot lands. No. Then they get me right in the face with that one. I get them right in the face with that one, but it only does 75. Whoa! No. They hit me for more than 70. Well, hold on. What did I have at the beginning of this encounter? All right, so I was still regenerating from the previous fight. So that was mistake number 1. I probably should have waited 6 seconds to take this fight. But they had just finished a fight. I thought I had the advantage here. So I am at 110 shield, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118. They did me for 100 points. Pointed completely the opposite direction. Absolute garbage. That is 100% absolute garbage. $100 points facing the other way. That is infuriating. That is infuriating. And while I seethe on that for a moment, chat, I want to let you know I got a couple of videos coming out soon. First, my infamous, I guess it's infamous, within the community, maybe it's infamous, Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But my hot take on perfectionism. That's coming out Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday night, I've got a video recap of my Thursday night stream that I put together. Just because I wanted to celebrate coming back to Fortnite and having a good stream, as opposed to a stream where I was, as Aaron Rodgers says, teetering on self-loathing. You know how it is. Got those two videos coming up. And if you're a fan of my fishing content, I have posted what will probably be my last fishing video of the year. My Learn My Lake Fall 2025 recap. Not much on the water action in that video. It's mostly just a recap of the things that I learned when I was doing the Learn My Lake series earlier this year. It's hard to believe we're like 2 weeks from Christmas. Not even 2 weeks from Christmas now, chat. It seems like just yesterday it was the heat of August and we were moving into the new house. And now it's Christmas time. But Christmas is here. I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie, Chad, I'm a little bit raw over that. I'm a little bit raw over that. I mean, I don't mind taking the L there. I was probably being too aggressive. I should have waited a minute before taking that fight, but 100 points from a player facing the complete opposite direction. That's hard to take. That is hard to take. Seven elims in that match too. And that should have been number 8. That should have been number 8. But gotta focus in. Gotta focus in and get it done here. I'm gonna come in a little short of where I was aiming, so got a shotgun. Sniper rifle. All right. Gonna give me another shield pot, right, game? No? No Fortnite? Oh, thank you. I gotta take the scoped assault rifle over the non-scoped one, I think. I am not gonna lie, great camera break there in my opinion. Let's go. I don't know what that was they threw at me though. Yeah. Now, who were they fighting is the question. That is my first true long-range sniper rifle kill. Where is the person they were fighting? It bugs me that I cannot find them. That is a bit disturbing. Where are they shooting me from? Well, not a great fight there. That was a bit sweaty. I would have had that one too if they hadn't bailed. Blaze, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Is that a purple shotgun? Yes. Yeah, nope. Not taking this fight. I'm gonna wait and take this on my terms. Oh! That purple chest was a lifesaver, I am not gonna lie. Blaze, you missed it. I was talking, I gave some of my... Hold on. Where is... Reload! Oh, that was a sweaty one. Please tell me I remembered to hit replay on that. This is a sweaty match. I've had a couple of really tough fights now. I may release this as a separate video, Blaze, but it's in my intro, so... No! Alright, termite muscles. I believe what we have here, Rene, is a top 10 situation. Now, the unfortunate part is that was my last shockwave. What is this? Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh man, no! Where was this guy? Where was this guy? Oh man. Oh, and I was too late with the replay. Ah. I had some good fights in that match. Some good fights. Oh man. Thanks for being here, Blaze. I appreciate everyone who's watching this. If you would remember to become a legend, like and subscribe, that would be amazing. And also, don't forget, I feel like I'm missing something here. Maybe not. Don't forget, this channel is sponsored by Dubby. You can go to dubby.gg and get an energy drink worthy of your money and your time. And if you use code BeTheHero, you get 10% off your order. Merch and Dubby. That's right. I've got some new merch at our local post office right now, waiting. Can't wait. Also, I have a poll going up there. I don't know if the poll appears in the chat or how it works. Renee, maybe you can explain it to me. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna play. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna stream on Thursday night, but if I do, there is a good chance, a non-zero chance, I'm gonna play Arc Raiders. Unless some magic happens and Battlefield 6 gets fixed. The crew kind of collectively decided this morning that Battlefield 6 was not worth it. That's unfortunate. I know it didn't look like it, but I was having fun. I'm gonna bring that chat down a bit. There we go. Get us some more chat up in there. I was trying one line of chat up there, but I just decided I didn't like it. I wanted to see more. Oh god, I can't believe I got third-partied right there. Oh well. Live by the sword, die by the sword, chat. You feel like I went through periods of times where GT Online wasn't worth it? Sort of. Not as bad though. My problem with that is I was always worried about the latest exploit or hack that would enable people to get into our lobbies and stuff and basically just interfere with our gameplay. Like right now, from everything I'm reading and seeing on YouTube, this new Mansions DLC is killing it. And I'm gonna play it, but I don't want to stream it. The only thing saving me from getting my lobbies hacked is anonymity, and I'm 99.5% sure that what a lot of these guys do is they just look for random streamers playing GTA Online, and then all you gotta do is watch them get their username, boom, you get their Rockstar ID, and then you start hacking their lobbies, and I just don't want to deal with that. I feel like there are better uses of my streaming time than that. Well, I got at least 2 people behind me here. Alright, no chests up there. Got some weapons in here though. So we'll take that and that. Figured that this chest was probably downstairs. Okay, it's not on this floor. Probably in here. It is. At least I don't remember Blaze getting that angry at the gameplay. Maybe there's some cognitive dissonance going on there. At least that's not how I remember it. If you remember something different, though, I'm all ears. My memory's not always the best. Well, I feel like I should be pretty happy with this start. Do I really only have 2 elims, though? I feel like I have more than that. It sucked always having to worry about that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you get into an online game, it seems like that should be among the last things you should have to worry about, but I've got really no mobility here. I feel like maybe I ought to stay here and loot until I get some. Unless there's no mobility here. You'll find no mobility here. Not even shockwaves. God, I want to go get involved in that so bad. Where is this fight? Long range double elim. Okay. Oops. There are my shock waves. And I guess that is my signal to get going. No gold left behind. See if anybody's going to be coming out of the storm here. I would love to catch some dudes in the open coming out of there. That would be neat, in my opinion. Nope, I don't see anyone. All right. Looks like I got a long way to go. Any loot over here? I will use shield bubble over grenade. Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck if I'm not careful. Took too long in there, chat. Now I gotta rush to get out of here and risk getting caught. Couple more shockwaves. Who just leaves shockwaves behind? What kind of animal does that? You know? What kind of savage leave shockwaves behind. Especially when you get in a top 10 situation like this. Where are the bad guys? They're all way out there, huh? Where does this go? Famous last words, right? Where does this go? Not a fan of Wonky Land being in the circle right now. I don't like this position. Are these people working together or something? Oh, those aren't PCs. Oh man, what a waste. Yeah, that was a bad play. I should have got out. Should have got out. That was just a bad play. I got out strafed. God, all they were doing was strafing too. Like, there's no good reason I shouldn't have been able to land shots there. Nine elims that previous match. That could have been so much better. I really needed to win that strafing fight there. No good reason why I didn't win that. I got a scoped AR, should have the advantage there. And then I pushed after I lost the advantage. Just not smart. Not smart. And I think I was getting hit by a third party there too. So I need to reset. Chat, I'm going to go AFK for a minute. Take a quick bio break. I will be right back. Don't go away. Okay. I can't believe how poorly I played that last fight. Aside from just the landing of shots, like I should have been landing shots, but let's just say there was a good reason I wasn't landing shots. I should have shockwaved out as soon as I started losing the fight. That decision to push is probably the worst decision I've made all night. So I come up here, I hear the footsteps. And then, yeah, and then I push. Oh yeah, and there was somebody back there too. Hit that tree a lot, didn't I? That person's just up there watching. Yeah, like I just needed to... Oh, my shields got broke by that person up there. So I got third partied. All right, let's pause this. Who all else is here? Okay, that's the guy that broke my shields. Number one, I'm out in the open to begin with. That's already tactical error number one. I'm out in the open. Then I'm losing a peek fight with this guy behind the tree. Is there someone in there too? Nope, doesn't look like it. Just this guy here. Yeah, I exposed myself and then lost a fight that honestly I should have been winning. Probably was going to get killed there anyway, but really just needed to do a better job decision making there. Just bad decision making. That's all that was. Is it just me, or does the Chapter 7 map, or does the Season 7 map seem smaller than the Season 6 map? Like, I feel like everything on this map is within easy jump distance, or with easy drop distance. Whereas some areas on the previous season's map, you had to play some games with your glider to get there if you were jumping really far out. We'll find out, because this is likely one of the longest drops I've attempted. By the way, how is the game sound loud enough when I'm not talking? Game sound should be louder when I'm not talking. I feel like it is based on what I'm seeing in the audio mixer. I just want to be sure. Should I go all the way out there to the docks? I think so. There's some good loot out there. Sounds working fine for you? Good. Some shockwaves already. Got an AR and a shotty. Take that too. Now if I could just get some shields. Like those. Somebody with a sniper already? Okay, where was that person? I got lasered. Woof. Oh no. And I bet you looted this house out, didn't you? That's okay, I'll take that jetpack. Alright. Oh no, come on, man. All right, I'm doing the right things, right? I'm avoiding encounters because I know I'm compromised. I'm making the right plays here. I just got to be patient. Don't overextend myself. And I need to get right. Get healthy. And then it's back to the action. Right? Somebody make me feel better about this. Starting to wish I had taken that sniper rifle. Ah, stupid light pole. I have become the king at hitting things while I'm shockwaving. That was a little dirty. But I don't feel bad about it. I don't. Zero guilt here, chat. Zero guilt. I don't know why. I just feel so exposed right here. I think it's because I suspect somebody's ratting in here. There is somebody over there. Oh, that's an NPC. I was gonna say, I better not get killed by an NPC. That was an ill-advised fight, though. I should have known a real player is not going to sit there and emote like that. That was kind of dumb. Oh, do I want the sniper or do I want the shields? No, I got a scoped AR. I better stick with the shields just in case I get into trouble. I don't want to, man, this just smells like Rat City. You know? Do not want. Not clean, but not too bad. Could have been better. It is, however, a top 10 situation. So I'll take it. Now, what to do next? That is the question. These triangular storm circles are just weird to me. Oh no. I gotta go get him. I got to. I've got him broke. I've got the assist. Oh. Four to go. Some bonus shockwaves there. Oh, okay. I need to breathe. Let's breathe, chat. Let's breathe. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. All right, let's see where the next storm triangle is and figure out what to do. I think everybody's ratting. It's small enough now, we should be hearing gunfire everywhere. Am I a rat right now? Am I ratting? All right, look, I got 7 kills. I've done my part. I've had my... there they are. There's somebody there. I've done my aggro stuff. There's no need to get silly. No need to get silly. Just let this triangle play out, see what happens. Let's make sure everything's reloaded. Sweet. I'm still in. Surely they've got to find each other. Yeah, I don't know, Renee. It's that seems to be new this season, the storm triangles. I don't know why. I don't know why they're triangles. I'm going to have to go look up on some Fortnite lore, I think. Come on, some of y'all got to find each other. I just need one elim, and then I'm comfortable moving. Mm-hmm. Got him. No, reload. Yeah. Let's go. Got him. Ooh. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. That was a good slide shot. Matter of fact, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. Boom, 121. Got him. No, reload. Yeah. That reload almost got me killed. I didn't reload after that fight in the interior of the cabin there. And this was a total YOLO right here. Let's go to 0.25 speed. I was just hoping to catch him by surprise. Just hoping to catch him by surprise, and I did. Look, he's peeking the tree. Boom. $121. Boom, 40 for the shield break. And then I'm reloading. Oh man, this almost cost me the match. But I got just got just enough rounds in to down him, and then he had a self-revive device, so I just had to finish him off. And boom. There we go. Love it. That one will go in one of my promos. For sure. But I was at the disadvantage there because I wasn't full shield, so it was that 121 slide shot when I caught him peeking the left side of the tree. That was it right there. That was what I needed. That was what I needed. Let's drop 4 fields. So I don't know what our Rene, when we get to playing squads with the family, I don't know what our default landing location is going to be anymore since we don't have pump power. Just it feels strange. Feels strange with no pump power. Oh boy. Needed that. Needed that after I felt like I blew a couple of good opportunities for wins there. I can't believe that guy just came barging in on me in the cabin like that. He saw me through the window, so I thought he was gonna try to fight me through the window. And then I saw on the visual audio, he was just running on up there. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll do this. I'll do this. Uh-oh. Feel like this was a pretty hot drop. Ooh. Come on down. I was getting shot at, got my shields busted, and still continued to run around in the open. Yeah. That was... Not smart. Hate that they make you do this now. And watch, I bet I'm still going to get told I have rewards to claim. Yeah. I don't get it. Okay. Well, that wasn't very well played. Followed up my victory royale with a big dump in the bed. I thought I was hot stuff. Oh no, I don't want to surf. We're gonna nope out of this. Got that guy in the Joker costume with that slide shot though.
Who do you think you are? I am!
Yep, I am. I am. Okay. Oh god. I guess I'm just gonna have to surf it in, huh? I don't like these surf deals. Can I get all the way to Sus Studios maybe? We'll see. Don't like it though. I do not like this mechanic. I mean, maybe I'm just maybe I'm just being get off my lawn guy right now. I don't want to do anything different, but man, I don't like this. You know what? I don't think I'm going to get all the way there, so let's just drop whatever this building is here. I'll be in the air all day. I'll just get shot down. Not sure where I thought the door was going to be there, but alright, whatevers. Whatevs. In the pool? Okay, game. Did literally nobody drop with me? I'm not buying it. This is close by. All right. Let's get this vehicle and go get some loot. At the next POI, namely, I want to hit that vending machine. Did I just see someone standing here? No? Okay. Ooh, legendary chest over there. Let's go get that, shall we? What have we got? Purple twin hammers and a chug. A dude took my Jeep. Whoa, no! No! Too many missed shots. Too many missed shots in that fight. I should have stayed long range probably, because I wasn't exactly in short range. Okay, sorry for the noise. I should have stayed long range. That was pretty dumb. That wasn't a smart push. Oh, man. I told you I don't like that surfing mechanic. That's all that was. If I hadn't had to surf, that wouldn't have happened. After this match, I'm going to talk a little bit again about a couple of videos I got coming out, then talk to you a little bit about what the streaming schedule may look like. I'm not sure not sure if I'm going to stream Thursday or not. It all depends on what's going on, but I may have finally found the really long jump points here. I think that was more a function of the bus path than anything else, but I just felt like on the previous map, like almost every POI out near the edge of the map was required some really funky glider management to get to. Hope this doesn't turn out to be a bad drop. Alright, well there's a chest, so not too bad. Well, I can't exactly push that, so... Although I probably should. I don't really like how that wound up, but that is kind of typical of early fights in that nobody's full health. kind of tough to give up the dual pump shotguns, I'm not gonna lie. I'm at the edge of the circle. That'll let me loot up in relative safety. Not too much in the way of worries of a bunch of people being around. Was hoping for something better though. Let's heal this up. A little bit closer to being whole. Already got 6 shockwaves, so I'm good there. Interesting place for a chest. And I could use another shield potion. Where is Zero Antics to go shields? Where is he? I mean, how am I supposed to know shields are important if I don't have Zero Antics here to remind me? You know what I mean? Alright. Oof. Purple Enforcer, let's go. Alright, well, I'll take the slurp, I suppose. I feel like every match since that Victory Royale's had harder fights. I wonder if I moved up in the skill-based matchmaking rankings there. Well, alright, I kind of have everything I need. in terms of fighting ability. And here's my final shields. Oh wow, dual micro SMGs. I'm just so bad with SMGs, I don't think that's a good idea. I feel bad leaving legendary weapons behind though, I can tell you that. So let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get into from the corner of the triangle. Everything except opponents. You could say that again. Let's see what's going on right here. Okay. Is the legendary twin hammer shotguns, is that too much to ask maybe? Probably. Classified canyon, huh? Yeah, I'm dead. Too slow to react. Too slow to react. I thought I could hide and that guy wouldn't see me, and I'm pretty sure he saw me the whole time. So coming up a little later this week, on Wednesday, here on my YouTube channel, I've got my Heroes Hot Take from a couple of weeks ago where I talk about perfectionism. I get real with you guys in that HHT. I get real with you. I get personal with you. Earlier this week, I surprise released my 2025 Cowboys Heroes Hot Take. It's very funny. Dinheru, you got any comments on the Cowboys loss last night? No, not really. I said everything I had to say last week. I do like the Cowboy fans on social media, like, we still have a 1% chance of making it into the playoffs. No, you don't. No, you don't. You have a 0% chance of making it. In fact, I'd say looking at the schedule, chances are you're going to get eliminated after Thursday night's game. That's how I see it. Dinheru, you ever going to do a Heroes Hot Take on politics? No. No, you will never see that here. Might do one day on people who do that, though. Oh, are we surfing in again? Goodness gracious. Oh. You know what happened last time we surfed? Early elimination. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's if the Eagles win Thursday night, Cowboys are out. Basically the Cowboys need about 5 teams to lose every game remaining the season. And that's assuming the Cowboys win their final 3 games, which is possible because 2 of them are against the New York Giants and Washington Commanders. The other one is Los Angeles Chargers, which I don't think they're going to win. You know, listen, I always talk about karmic retribution, chat. Cowboys getting eliminated from the playoffs. That's always the karma we need. Looks like it's going to be a little too hot over there, so let's come here, get some crappy weapons. I mean, absolutely garbage. I will take some shockwaves, though. The Enforcer AR is the only thing I've got that's decent. Chest down there and some... Oh, here's some good stuff here. All right. Let's see if I can get some small pots first before I use the big one. Twin fire, or twin hammer, yep. Good, good, good. All right. Sounds like I better take this now. Take my medicine. Surprise! Purple tactical. That is what the doctor ordered right there. All right, still good on the storm. Get a little bit more ammo. Yes, one more slurp thing. Now let's go see what's going on over here. Pardon me, but would you have any Grey Poupon? By the way, how did you like the, ooh, I better reload. How'd you like the peaks over the peaks over the hill? Tactically sound, yes. Tactically sound, yes, yes. God, we still got a minute, huh? To figure out what's going where. Shocks. You know, at first, chat, I was kind of upset about it, but now that I've played a few matches in this season, I actually kind of like the vehicle rarity. At first, I was like, man, I can't find a vehicle anywhere, but I'm going to be honest with you. Now I realize just how tiresome all the car fighting was. I'm sure it's probably still a thing in squads, but ooh, where is that? ¿Dónde está? Back there? You know what? Never mind. Let's not get silly. Where are all the peoples? I only just now realized the tactical assault rifle uses small ammo. Funny how all of a sudden I'm getting large potions in every chest. How many chests do y'all reckon I've opened this match? Gotta be a lot. Gotta be some sort of achievement for that. Don't you think? Oh, I have a purple AR. Certainly, there is a fight to be had out here. I already have 6 shockwaves. Should have got an achievement for that. Clearly they intended to film that jump. Right? We're down to 12? Wow. No wonder I can't find anybody. And now we're down to 10. They were almost dead. They were almost dead. I have a feeling I'm gonna come to regret not getting that kill. Just a hunch. But now I'm gonna reposition. It was slick. It was slick. It is indeed a top 10 situation for your boy. Oops. Okay. Not ideal. I wanted to get to the top of this hill before I had to abandon the car. Way too long range for me. Woo! Did not reload. Glad I thought of it there. Shoot. Stupid NPC hirelings. Yep, I'm in trouble. However, if I can third party somebody here. What happened? Oh, they must have downed each other. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta see what happened there. We have to see that. We've got to see that. Okay, so there I am. Who is left? Michichi, non-dairy, and me. Okay. So what happened here? Yeah, so I remember them shooting at me as I was sliding down there. No! No! Ripe! Oh. Oh, Ripe. So they had just finished this gunfight up here, which I'd been watching. There I go, way out in the distance. So they take a couple shots at me, then I presume they're going to push me. Oh. Oh, God, that hurts so much. I feel that, Michi Chichi. I feel that. I feel you. Been there. Been there. All right, so who are we going to switch to? We're going to switch to non-dairy. So what happens to non-dairy over here? Non-dairy's outside the storm. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, noes. So I feel like this was a nice kill here. I caught this person completely by surprise. Lasered him from a distance. They did pop me pretty good, but man. So I come over here. I forget what happened right after this. Somebody lasered me from somewhere. Who all is still in the game at this point? Asti, Difu, Michi Chichi, and non-dairy. Okay. That's right. There's somebody over here. Okay, yep. So let's go back to Michi Chichi. And let's go back about 10 seconds. So what is Michi Chichi doing? Just standing here, huh? Oh, they're looking at me, and then this person comes running up over here. So I heard the shield break, so their shield's broken at this point. I saw them, I remember this, and there I am peeking. So, yeah, and I remember hitting them for actual damage, then I shockwave out because I'm in trouble. And then they come to chase me. I think I shockwaved out a couple more times there. Oh no, I tried to I healed up and then tried to get this fight and then almost got wrecked. Okay, yeah. I remember because I hit those barrels back here. Oh, and I didn't get all of them. No wonder I didn't get healed up like I thought I would. Alright. So we got Michi Chichi, non-dairy, and that's it? So what fight happened? What happened to Michi Chichi after this? What did they do? This is what I heard. This is what I heard. Okay. I thought there was a battle going on over here. There wasn't. Beachy Chi-Chi was blowing up these things, and I was healing up, and then Non-Dairy was getting stuck in the storm. Okay. All right. Well, now we know. Now we know, chat. I'll take him any way I can get him, but man, unexpected. Sometimes you just have to survive, Dinheru. That is so true. And that's about all I did there, because I was like, what, 10 hit points there when I shockwaved out? Thank goodness I had 6 shockwaves. Thank goodness for that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel for average Fortnite play. Because that's what you're going to get here. Average Fortnite play. Maybe even in my good games, you're going to get above average. You know what? I think I'm going balloon. I'm not going to drop at that location. I'm going to go balloon. See if I can get myself a good loadout right away. Ugh. I forgot how low this balloon gets. That is a terrible weapon loadout, if I do say so myself. Appreciate the AR. Thank you very much for that. I guess I better take this pop before I regret it later. And where am I going to go for the fat loots? Because that balloon was a total bust. Wow, another crown wearer, huh? Yeah, I'm not hearing. Is it just me or were sounds not working right there? Like I couldn't hear my own AR firing. What place did I get there? 63. Meh. Like, I couldn't hear my AR firing. It was kind of disorienting. I did not expect another person to be there. And I had... Funny part about that is I had just said this place looked ratty. Knew that place was ratty.
Bruh.
That dude just walked right on up there and was like, welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I think I'm going to go balloon again, though. I'm not even going to mark a location. I'm just going to go balloon. See what happens. If I go early out a second time in a row, I'm never going balloon again. Never. Where are the Luftballons? Uh-oh, is this guy gonna beat me to the balloon? Yep. Okay. Bailing out. There are no more chests over here? Alright, well, guess I better take my shields. I got a good weapon load. Well, no I don't. Need a shotgun. Ask and you shall receive, Dinheru. I am, however, not happy with his loadout, so alright, feel a little better now. Actually, let me get those porta bunkers back. It's already been looted. Highly unfortunate. What are you? Hollow Rush SMG, huh? No. Feel like I'm kind of stuck right in the middle here. Get down off the top. Okay, he went the other way. And now I feel like I have the mobility I need. What's going on over here? That seems awfully close. Oh. Damn. Oh. Oh, man. Wasted my shockwave on that. The push was the right choice. It was just badly executed. Was I just way behind on those shots, chat, or what? I need to find a way to practice hitting guys who are on using those wingsuits. I am missing every shot on those. It's not doing my game any favors. You know what, chat? I think that's gonna do it. I think I'm good. It's been a good night. Two victory royales, right? Let's look. Yeah, two. So not bad. I'll take it. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for all the support, for the likes and the subs. In fact, become a legend. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to get your energy drinks from W.GG. Use code BeTheHero to get 10% off. Stay tuned to the Discord and to the social medias. I may stream on Thursday. I just don't know for sure. It all depends on what we've got going on. If I do, good chance I'm going to stream Arc Raiders. Maybe. We'll see. I'd like to try it. I just don't know if I want to try it on stream or if I want to try it off stream first. I have to decide. But at any rate, thank you for being here. Don't forget, we got a couple of videos coming out this week. They are my hero's hot take on perfectionism Wednesday night, and then a recap of my previous week's stream on Friday night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate every one of you so much. Have a great week and go become the hero.